Yo, what up, y'all? It's IntraVenus here, back with another episode from P.O.L Game Review. I'm also from P.O.L Music. And today we're going to be doing a Retro Spawn action figure opening. Yes, this is from 1998, which is beyond my collecting spectrum. If you've been watching my previous episodes, if you haven't, I suggest you check them out. We covered this in the previous collecting episode. That was Retro Spawn Collecting Part 8. And in the episode, I touched on the fact that I got it just because I really like the way it looks. In fact, I have no interest or knowledge really in Manga Spawn. Of course, I have interest in pretty much anything Spawn, but I have to put a limit somewhere. And this is the only character in the set that I find even remotely attractive visually. And it is really awesome. In fact, quite the opposite of the other characters. I think this is really awesome looking. And it is just the one action figure that I picked up beyond 1996 just because it looks cool. And I actually bought it considering that it was cool looking. I was going to keep it in a package. It was supposed to be new and sealed, but as I've said previously, and some of you may already know, you got to be careful when you collect on eBay. Sometimes with things like this, even though they may have shipped, sealed, and packaged and ready, they are old and adhesives wear out and cardboard rots, plastic yellows and brittles. All these things are things to keep in consideration. This one may have just opened in the box and shipping, or they may have shipped it to me not being entirely truthful. It looks like it got pretty bent up here in the back, and it could have happened in the box. I feel like the box did look a little crushed. And what I basically did is it was partially opened and I had sealed it back up with some packaging tape just carefully around the edges here for the purposes of the collecting video, and with me maybe considering keeping it in a box, but I've decided to just go ahead and open it. I'd rather see it out of the package at this point. If I want one in a sealed package, I'll get one in better condition. Anywho, this is the Manga Spawn Manga Cyber Violator from Series 10, 1998. It is a paint variation, at least the eye... My eyes, speaking of eyes, my eyes itch. It is a paint variation. At least the eyes are a different color than advertised on the packaging. It shows a red-eyed Violator. This is a green-eyed Violator, which is interesting to me because it seems like all the green-eyed characters in the Spawn series are good, and when they get the red eyes, they become evil. I don't know if there was a point where maybe he got hacked and turned good, or, you know, I kind of doubt it, but I never, like I said, I never got into this series. Also, it says on the top, MCV. This is something new for me. Never seen that listed. I don't know if it stands for a McFarlane product or it has something else to do with maybe someone or some other entity involved in the Manga Spawn series. Before we open it, let's take some close-ups of the packaging. You'll see at the top it says it has 22 points of articulation, including 6 rotating blades. This is when they, you know, all the cardboard packaging for the previous Spawn action figures have all been like a dark blue and dark blacks and stuff. This one is green, shades of green, and right here, that kind of, it's like Jamaican flag colors or something. It looks like a candy cane almost. Very interesting choice of colors. I don't know if that has anything to do with the manga series. Looking at the other characters, seems like it's a pretty colorful comic book, perhaps. Let's go ahead and read the back, just in case you're interested in the clip and collect.
Manga Cyber Violator, an indestructible violator of death. He is the front line of evil sent by the Temple of Darkness to counteract the power of Manga Dead Spawn. He is the mutilating machine of mayhem, shredding skin and cyber tissue from all that stands in his way.
Yes, it is cool that it mentions the McFarlane Toys Collectors Club on the back. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get some close-ups opening it up, and then we'll do a little conclusion. Thanks for sticking around, y'all, and stay tuned. Alright, here's some close-up looks at Cyber Violator, Manga Cyber Violator, that is. I really think this character is awesome looking, and like I said before, is the only one in the series that I was really interested in. So here on the top you'll see 22 points of articulation, including 6 rotating blades. Spawn Ultra action figures, Series 10 from 1998. Let's get a quick look at the back. See, these characters, none of them really interest me. I'm not a big Kiss person either. And I love the way all the characters look. I mean, McFarlane Toys is known for its detailed graphic action figures. That's why they're great for things like horror movies, like the monsters. Without further ado, I think we should open it up. Alright. So cool. I'm always happy to open these. Second one I've opened, if you guys have not checked out the previous one, it was a battle-clad Spawn, and it had arms broken off in the package, so it was unbox and repair. This is just an unbox. I don't think any repairing is necessary. Alright, I do recommend anyone who opens these to keep the clip and pull X. Cut them out. Keep them. I doubt they'll be worth anything, but they're nice to have. So there goes the molding. Leaving a fully intact. Oh, it's so nice and heavy. Hefty. Feels great. Let's see what we can do here. You can pull that. Oh, that sounds scary. He's got some interesting hands here. His jaw goes up and down, yes. His legs. Do his knees bend? Looks like his knees are supposed to bend, yes. You know, some of these action figures are kind of scary when they're old to pull them out and bend them around, because that's when they kind of break. Well, let's get a different angle here. Look at him. Look at that. Ah. Let's do some close-ups real quick here. So big, you can't even fit him in a pan. All right, let's get a different angle here. This guy is huge. Look at him. Compared to the size of my face, size of my head. You know, he's like the size of Mount Bolgia almost. I mean, the figure. He does have quite a bit of moving parts here. Let's see if I can get him to stand up good. Alright. Look at that. You push these down. This is so cool. Really cool. There's something going on here on his... He either has removable armor plates, or this one is supposed to be glued and it came off. It's in a peg, though, so it's always nice when something's in a peg, you just put the peg back in. Pop it back in there. I wonder if that was supposed to come out like that. Also, interesting. There's a bit of molding here. There's a bit of molding here where it looks like some glue is showing or some unpainted molding up near the shoulder blade. I don't know if you guys could see that. That's just a naturally occurring thing in the figure. There's nothing broken here, no missing parts. This is really awesome. I like this a lot. Like I said before, I'm not inclined to collect any of the other manga figures. In fact, like if you've seen any of my other videos, I am just trying to collect every single Spawn action figure from 1994 to 1996. This is from 1998, and I pretty much just got it because I love Spawn and he looks awesome, and he's going to hang out in the background from now on. If you want to get one, I suggest you go look for them. They are really awesome, and I think all these type of things are going to start becoming harder to find as we get closer to the new Spawn movie. And there's also talks of the Sam and Twitch series that might come to something like Netflix. Sam and Twitch would be the cops from the Spawn series. They appeared in the first Spawn comic. They've been there the whole time. I did do an episode where I have the Sam and Twitch action figures from Series 7, which is as far as I'm going to go. As far as action figures for the Spawn series, except for this one, of course, but keeping them sealed. Sam and Twitch, yes, look them up. There's going to be a series, and I think it'll be great. And as everything comes back to light, you know, Spawn is in the... Okay, here's a prediction. Spawn is in the line to be connected to the DC universe. And including with the DC universe, Mortal Kombat characters and the Mortal Kombat story is also said to be merging with DC. We've already seen it happen in video games. And we've seen Spawn pop up in Mortal Kombat. And we've also seen DC versus Mortal Kombat, all that great stuff. So in the future, what do you think about Spawn merging with DC? I think he would fit great. And also with Mortal Kombat, of course. And once that all starts to pop back up, you'll see all these action figures. Woo! You'll see, he just fell. You'll see all these action figures will go up in price, including all the rest of the good stuff, Spawn related. Future, I'm going to be talking about some Spawn cards. Yeah, they even had Spawn collector's cards. Really cool stuff. So thanks so much for tuning in to another episode. This does not count as a Spawn retro figures collecting episode. This is just an extra, a bonus, just like the Battleclad Spawn episode. If you guys liked it, like it. If you didn't, dislike it, that's fine, but please like and subscribe. If you do enjoy the channel, it really helps me out. And stay tuned because I have new videos every week. I'm planning ahead of schedule now, so I'm getting videos out, scheduling them. You could check out the premiere section on my channel to see what's coming out soon. As this one is already being scheduled, it probably won't come out until like 2 weeks after I film this. But I have a lot coming out, and they always release at 8 a.m. And I have episodes on Tuesdays sometimes, but always Thursdays and Sundays. So thanks again, everyone, and have a wonderful day and evening, and we'll catch you on the next one. Say bye there, Mr. Cyber Violator. Let's see, how does he sound? That's how he sounds. Bye.
In the scene, remember back in the day where we could kick in and drink? Karaoke, wanna spin it with me? I'm carrying a split in the fifth of the tea, sticking in dreams.